An inquest's been opened and adjourned today into the deaths of 3 soldiers from the 1st Battalion, the Royal Anglian Regiment, who died in a so-called friendly fire incident in Afghanistan in 2007. Privates Aaron McClure, Pte Foster and John Thrumble died after their position was hit by a bomb dropped by an American jet. Our reporter Kath Brazier reports now from Trowbridge Town Hall in Wiltshire.
The coroner, David Masters, today apologised to the soldiers' families for having to adjourn proceedings until February. The reason, a combined investigations board report carried out by the Americans into the incident of August 2007. Neither the coroner or the respective legal teams have had access to that document until today, hence the delay. We did, though, hear from 2 soldiers who were caught up in the so-called friendly fire incident. They recounted what happened that afternoon whilst on a routine clearance patrol northwest of the Kajaki Dam. The coroner added that when the inquest resumes, his main focus will be how this happened, a question that the soldiers' families have been asking for the last 2 years.
Families are really here today, first and foremost and most importantly, to support their boys. I think the questions that we need to ask today is, why in modern warfare do mistakes like this happen? And that's crucially important to us, but also to avoid any future incidents like this happening again.
7 Platoon B Company came under fire during a patrol to disrupt enemy activity in the derelict village of Mazdarak. During the firefight, air support was requested from 2 US F15 aircraft to engage the enemy positions. At the heart of the inquest is how the grid coordinates communicated between an air controller and an American weapons officer did not marry up, resulting in the £500 bomb being dropped on British troops. Sergeant Mark Perrin, a forward air controller, was responsible for passing on those details. He has since been investigated, but no charges were brought against him. Privates McClure and Thrumble were killed instantly in the blast and were evacuated under mortar fire along with 2 other injured soldiers. But when the forces returned to the forward operating base, it was realised that Pte Foster wasn't with them. A troop was quickly assembled to go back and search the compound, where it's reported men were using their bare hands to pull his lifeless body from the rubble. Further details of how Pte Foster was left unaccounted for will come out when proceedings resume early next year, in an inquest into what's been called one of the worst friendly fire incidents of the Afghanistan war. Kath Brazier, BFBS reports in Trowbridge.